Hello, my name is Dr. Giuseppe Paladini, founder of Stepping Bricks, and today we're going to talk about how you buy your first 3 properties. Now, let's talk about equity. There is hidden money that you don't even know, and this money is in your house. So this video is for people that have a house with a mortgage or without a mortgage, and they don't know where to find the money to invest in property. So let's assume you have one nice property, and maybe the value of the house it's about 300k. Now, what you can do, you can use these numbers, whether you have a 100k house or 500k house or £1 million house. So, okay, I'm using 300k for simplicity here. Now, this is the value of the property, and then you probably have either no mortgage, so zero mortgage, so in that case you have £300,000 equity, or maybe let's say £100,000 mortgage. Okay, this is your mortgage. Perfect. Now, to calculate the equity, it's quite simple. You take the value of the house minus the outstanding debt, in this case the mortgage. In this case you have about 200k equity. Now, you cannot release the full 200k because the bank needs some security, which means you need to leave some skin in the game, as it says. Now, you can probably release 75% to be on the safe side. Sometimes you can do 80 or 90, but I wouldn't advise. So if you release part of this, so the 75% of 200k is about 150. Now, let's say you don't want to release the full 150, you just want to release 100k. Perfect. Let's start and buy houses now. You got 100k, what do you do with it? Remember, leverage is key in business. Do not use all your money to have all the eggs in one basket. Leverage as much as possible. So let's say now you have 100k and you divide it into 1 property, 2 properties, and 3 properties. Here we go. So roughly you need about 33k per property between deposit, stamp duty, legals, etc. I'm not calculating any refurb at the moment, okay? This is just to buy the properties that are ready made, no refurb needed, so you can rent them straight away and get money straight away. Now, you're probably thinking, hey Giuseppe, I'm in London, there's no way I can buy a house for 100k. Yes, true. In London there are other strategies that work brilliantly, but it's not this one. So if you are in London and want to invest in other parts of the UK, then this strategy is for you. And again, I'm thinking about what you could probably think, saying, oh yeah, but I don't want to invest far away because I need to check the property myself. Well, no, because then you become a landlord, not a professional property investor. More about this in another video. But let's say now you want to buy these 3 properties, you put £25,000 deposit in each, and then you have an extra 8k between stamp duty and solicitors fees, etc. Each property will give you, once you rent it out, between 800 and 900 pound per month times 3. So that's a minimum of 2,400 and 2,700. That's the gross rent that you're receiving. Now, remember what you were doing here before is obviously your house, yes, increased. You have increased the mortgage, okay, the mortgage payments every month because you just took out 100k. This 100k, by the way, is tax-free because it's considered as debt, okay? It's not an income, so you don't pay tax on that. The 100k then, you pay a little bit extra per month, maybe, what is it, £400 extra? So it's not a lot, 500, 600 maximum, but you're gaining in return 2,700. So it's totally worth it. Yes, you have to pay for 3 extra mortgages, but let's say you pay 300 with a high rate. Then now you're paying £900 there, an extra £500 there. So that's 1,400, but you still have 2,700. So the net cash flow is still worth it. Because what happens now, you're not just putting all your eggs in one basket. What do I mean by that? Well, you're not just buying one property with 100k. You're leveraging that money, you're splitting into 3 properties, which means also you're spreading the risk. If one tenant doesn't pay, you have the other 2. Is that clear? Hopefully all the tenants will pay because you're providing a good service to them, so they will recognize as well it's their home and you're helping them as well. But that's spreading the risk, which means that you not only have 1 capital appreciation, you have 3 capital appreciations and 3 cash flows. And that's, my friends, is how you become wealthy. That's how you start investing in property. That's how I started investing in property. I didn't release 100k, I released 27k because I didn't have a lot of equity. But that's how I started with 1, and then I built the next one and the next one and the next one by recycling the cash multiple times. If you want to learn more about this, we run a few events, both online and in person. Just type below in the comments, online or in person, if you want me to send you more information about these events, and then I'll be more than happy to spend some time with you and explain all these and more strategies that we teach at Stepping Bricks. So, my name is Dr. Giuseppe Paladini. I hope this video has been useful for you. If it did, just subscribe and comment below, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye for now.